Hey guys, and welcome back to the farm. This episode we're going to make a serious run at getting sustainable energy, because we're at episode 26 right now, so I think it's probably about a good time for us to lean back, take a step back, and look at what we're doing with the farm. Now the goal has always been to make some kind of food, or lots of food. It's what a farm does, right? But we don't really do any of that yet, so to speak. We just make a lot of ingredients. So what we need is some kind of kitchen, or barn where we can craft pies and cakes. That would be so awesome. But for now, let's just take a tour and remind ourselves where we stand. Okay, so it's a brand new day on the farm. Kim is off somewhere doing errands or something, maybe exploring the world, who knows, who cares, right? Because it's time to look at the farm and reassess the whole situation. Let's just take a step back and look at what we've got. We're kind of pretty much done with tree breeding. We've gotten the walnuts that we wanted, we've gotten the chestnuts that we wanted, we've also gotten the mahogany tree, of course, how could I forget about that? So the tree breeding is pretty much done. That's a sealed deal, in the bag, no sweat. Animals, we've got plenty of those too. We've got pigs, sheep and cows, as many as we'll ever need to do anything. We've also got a sugarcane farm here, that's making us plenty of sugarcane for books and sugar and all those kinds of recipes. So what are we doing now? Well, one thing we don't have is enough power. Let's be real here. Our quarry just took ages to get up and running, and since the engines are off right now, the wheat field here is just not producing enough wheat as it should be. And the problem is, honey isn't really a great fuel for these biogas engines, let's be honest. And we've almost run out. So what we need to do is, we need to seriously think about a way to get seed oil into our seed oil tank. So the primary goal this episode is to get a multi-farm up and running that is farming walnuts for their seeds. Then we can send the seeds to a squeezer, and then we can squeeze the seed oil out of the seeds to create seed oil to go into our tank, and then we can feed that seed oil into some biogas engines. Right, so that's the mission. Let's get about it. Right, we need a place to put this multi-farm. Now, the multi-farm's over here, the multi-farm near over here, the wheat one. I want these to be crop multi-farms, so for things like melons, carrots, things like that. And trees, well, they look kind of weird when you put them in a multi-farm. It doesn't look all too natural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert part of this orchard, because let's be real here, this orchard is freaking huge, way bigger than it needs to be. So I'll cut down some of these trees and dedicate part of this orchard to being our sweet chestnut multi-farm. So there's a whole bunch of configurations you can have with a multi-farm, and the size of the fields you can sow will depend on how big you construct the main block to be. Now we're going for a max size farm with a 17 by 17 farmable area. So that means we need a farm block that's exactly 5 by 5 at the centre. So, task 1. Dig away at the ground and create a hole for us to put the multi-farm in. We want to hide the bulk of the structure underground so you can't see any of the ugly machinery. There's also a mini hole in the middle. That's the chamber for the water directly underneath the multi-farm, like we have on our wheat field. There we can pump water into the farm and keep our saplings hydrated via the aqueous accumulator. We'll of course need an entrance to the farm too, so I've dug away out of the side of the pit and created a cobblestone entrance to the machinery side of the farm. Then with that taken care of, all that was left was to place a layer of stone brick next to where the multi-farm block would be. And this is so the farm knows where it can plant trees, and what'll happen is, on top of those stone bricks, it'll put down a layer of kind of bog earth that it can plant the saplings on. Alright, so the multi-farm is almost in place. We've put down the stone brick that the farmland is going to lie on. We've got a big hole, and this is about the area that this is about the size of the area that the orchard is going to rest upon. So all we need now are the multi-farm blocks, the hatch, the valve, and the pump, I think it was. Let's take a look. Here we are. So we'll need farm blocks, farm valve, farm gearbox, of course, and a farm hatch. Now, where does the water come in? I think the water comes in through the valve. The hatch is where stuff comes out and in, and the gearbox is just the machinery, so we plug the power into that. Okay, right, so what do we need for these things? Oh man, look at all this wheat! Now we really need to set up some kind of automated kitchen, I think. The next building, perhaps next episode, we'll have to make a kitchen building that just has a crafting table that automatically makes things like bread and biscuits and puts them into food chests. That'd be pretty sweet. For the time being, it's time to get all the iron we have and see if we have what we need to make our multi-farm blocks. I'm not sure we will, you know. I think we might need a few bits more iron. So here we are. I'll deposit some of my tools that I made for making the multi-farm area. There we go. Actually, I'll keep the sapphire pickaxe there. And just in case, I'll keep the sapphire axe on me and put my iron axe back in here. Shouldn't need the crescent hammer. Right, so iron ingots we will need. Now let's take a look at some of these recipes. Alright, so I'm going to need so much more iron than I already have. I've only got 10 bars of iron. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the mine and get what I can and then get out and see if I can make those multi-farms. Now remember guys, the name of the game this episode is iron, so I can't skip any blocks of iron. Oh, but there is some silver and some lead here, nice. Oh, iron, lovely stuff. This is exactly what I need. Now, because I've got my pulverizer up and running now, I can actually get twice as much iron out of these iron ore blocks. Lovely uranium. Who's uranium? Nice little load of silver. Or is this tin? Yeah, it looks like tin to me. Oh yeah, I'm finding tons of iron, so I can get this in the pulverizer. I should be able to make plenty of iron bars to make my multi-farms. I never realised just how much sulfur there is down at this low level. It's just super common. Oh wow, redstone over there. Alright, let's take an iron count so far. 30 blocks, so that should pulverize into around 60 dusts and 60 bars. Oh wow, the cavern goes even deeper. Okay, let's check this out. Maybe I'll get lucky and strike some more diamond. Oh wow, I've also dinged level 30, so when I get topside, I can also put an enchant on my weapon. But for now, well, I've run out of torches, so I'm just going to get the last little bits of what I can, and then get topside. Oh, whoa! 4 diamond! Oh, the mother load! 5 diamond! Oh, wow. Oh, what a haul. This has been a great mining trip already. Just for those 5 diamonds, it's been well worth it. Alright, on that note, I am definitely going to get out of here with my goods, get back to the farm, and speak to you guys in a second when we can start making our multi-farm blocks. Oh! Okay, what a badass mining trip. Let's take a look at what I've got. I got 60 coal, 7 silver, 57 iron ore, 14 tin, 4 ferrous, 3 tungsten, a gold, some lapis, sapphires, rubies, lots of redstone. Oh, a minium stone. So now I can turn these shards of minium into a minium stone. I've got uranium. Whose uranium, you say? My uranium, I say. And of course, 5 diamonds. I ran out of torches, but I can use these coal blocks that I got, these coal, to make some more torches. But let's put all these valuable minerals into the gemstones chest and get out of Dodge. Right, so we actually have no way of feeding things into... Oh no, we do have ways of feeding in to the pulverizer, of course. I just have to put them in the open item slot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and turn on the honey engines because they should be fully stocked and have enough lava to keep spinning. I'm going to turn these babies on, use the last of this power to get the pulverizer to produce the iron to make the multi-farms. And fingers crossed this might actually fix the quarry as well and get that up and running. But yeah, so I'll use the pulverizer to make these iron ore into iron dust or pulverized iron and then smelt that into twice the bars. Okay, in we go. with the iron ore right there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is going nice and quick as well. Check this out. Kaboom. Wait, but where's the iron? There it goes. There goes the pulverized iron. Now let's follow this along its chain. So it's coming down here. Where's it gone? There it is. Right, so it comes out of the pulverizer down here into this chest. And then because it's not gold... Wait, why are gold ingots? Oh, right, gold ingots. Why would gold ingots not be sent to that? Weird. Okay, so it should get pumped out of here through that brown pipe there. Wait for it. There it goes. Then it'll come up here. Oh, baby, yeah, here it comes. Oh, now I see a problem here. It'll 50-50 decide whether it wants to go into the powered furnace or go back down into the chest. So 50% of the time they'll go into the furnace, 50% of the time they will go back down to the chest. Okay, I need to fix that, I think. I'll go and get an iron pipe, put it here, so that it... Well, no, that won't work, actually, because... No, I'll leave it like it is. Because this way, it'll always get in there eventually. It's just there's a 50% chance that it might go the other way. So yeah, the powered furnace, oh yeah, that's creating iron ingots, lovely stuff. And these iron ingots are sent down here into the sorting system. Oh yeah, great. Now I'm going to see if I've got any more golden transport pipes left to see if I can speed up the process of how this goes around the system. Right, now while those are getting sent around the system, let's go see what the quarry is up to, because this should have started to mine out the... Oh yeah, there it goes. There goes that little box with the red laser shooting away the blocks. Pew, 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 making a quarry here. Oh yeah. Now it'll take a while, but when this thing's up and running, oh, we're going to get so many minerals. It's going to be amazing. Right, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to head over to the barn, use the enchanting table, and fingers crossed we get an awesome enchant on our thaumium pick. Here we go. Okay, let's plonk it in now. Apparently the more words, the better the enchant. So that's lots of words. That's not so many words. That's not so many words. That's loads of words. Okay, so we're going to go for this one. This level 30 enchant. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Blam! It's efficiency 4 and fortune 3. Wow. I don't know what those do, so I'm going to look those up right now. Oh, wow. All right. So efficiency makes it so that the pick will dig quicker, and fortune makes it so that there's a chance that I'll actually get extra blocks when I hit like a diamond. There's like a... Well, it averages out at about 120% increase, which means I pretty much get just over double what I dig with this thaumium pick. Sweet. Right. So let's go and place down this multi-farm and get our sweet chestnut orchard up and running. So I've got all the blocks I had before. Oh yeah, and as you can see, our other multi-farm down here is up and running as new sproutlings emerge and the wheat is harvested. We could probably go and get that out of here, but I'm not sure I've got the inventory space. I'll take a couple of stacks at least. There we go. That'll do. Can't shift click for some reason. Stuff inside here. Now we'll probably need fertilizer for our new farm, but here we go. Right, so the valve is down the bottom. The gearbox is here on the left. And the... What's that? And the hatch? Is that the hatch? No, this is the hatch, and that must be the gearbox. Right, okay, so let's get to it. Now let's see. This has to be 5 by 5. So let's get the multi-farm block and put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to need to dig a little bit extra out here for the aqueous accumulator. Oh, contact. We'll plonk some cobblestone to fill in the back. We'll put the aqueous accumulator. Let's see, where are you? Right there. And then we'll just fill up the rest of this with farm blocks. We have to put the valve right next to the aqueous accumulator, of course. Is this correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we'll put the valve right here. The hatch over here on the left, and the gearbox over here on the right. Wait, no, I'm not going to put the gearbox in yet because I want to make the the multi-farm the right size. So they have to be 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just dig over here. Add extra blocks. And I think I'm going to run out of farm blocks. So I'm going to have to run into the storehouse, make myself some more. Right, this should be enough farm blocks. 45. Let's see. Oh, now I'm going to have to dig away at this one because this is where we put the farm control. Gearbox, but we're not going to put that down yet because I want to finish the block first. Oh, got a rogue farm block here. There we go. Right, so the last 2, like so. And then the gearbox, and this should get a strap around it. Oh no, wait, we're one too low. We need to go 1 higher. My bad. Here we go. Now this should make the This should make the multi-farm complete. Now the multi-farm is a kind of multi-block structure in that it doesn't become what it's supposed to be until all the appropriate blocks are in the correct configuration. And that is the correct configuration. It gets a black band around it so we know it's become a multi-farm. Oh yeah, so you can see now that the sweet chestnut saplings are beginning to be planted. Let's just double check that they are sweet chestnuts being planted. Actually, no, we should see the number diminish inside the multi-farm. I hope we've got enough saplings in here. Oh yeah, there's 2 left. The dirt's being placed down, the fertilizer's being chomped through. The machine says everything's working a-okay. The power's getting plugged in too. Oh, this is sweet, this is sweet. And yeah, bit by bit, the dirt is going down and the saplings are being placed. Now let's go and check on the quarry as well because the honey engines have been going for quite some time now. Yeah, and the quarry is almost complete too. It hasn't started building the frame yet, but it's very, very close to doing so. So I think, guys, next episode, we should be able to get some sweet chestnut oil and we can get it piped up to the squeeze chamber, build a squeezer especially for the seed oil, and make sure that our tank is full of seed oil. And as soon as we've got a tank full of seed oil, we can start creating more biogas engines to create more power, to go back into the system, to do everything even quicker, and then all of our power problems should be completely solved. So I've been Sjin, and this has been Feed the World. We've been making a multi-farm for sweet chestnut trees this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit like and favorite and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.